United Way Worldwide has 3 areas of focus: health, education, and economic mobility. And the through line for all 3 of those areas of focus are equity.
If equity is the core framework on which the United Way and its funded agencies operate, it's important to know what they mean when they say equity, and especially how they plan on achieving it. The United Way defines equity as the intentional inclusion of everyone in society. But that's actually the definition of equality, a society in which everyone has equal standing and opportunities under the law. That's the system we have here in the U.S. However, the United Way believes that equity is achieved when systemic, institutional, and historical barriers based on race, gender, sexual orientation, and other identities are dismantled and no longer predict socioeconomic, education, and health outcomes. That's actually the definition of critical race theory, the belief that racism is inherent in the law and legal institutions of the United States, insofar as they function to create and maintain social, economic, and political inequalities between whites and non-whites, especially African Americans. The United Way believes that structural racism and other forms of oppression have contributed to persistent disparities, which United Way seeks to dismantle. In case you're thinking that your local United Way doesn't share this vision, please note that this is a shared definition of equity for the United Way network across the entire United States. The United Way's franchise requirements explicitly state that all local United Way franchises will provide their board members and staff members with annual racial equity training and use racial equity as one criteria to be considered in making community investments. If you don't want to support the socialist agenda of the United Way, then don't give your hard-earned money to them. Kindly refuse to participate in United Way fundraisers at your workplace, even if they coerce you with prizes, food, or other incentives. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues about the United Way's socialist agenda either in person or by sharing these videos on your social media. Discourage the people you know from donating to, campaigning for, or volunteering with the United Way. If you want to make a real difference in your community, then donate your valuable time and hard-earned money to organizations that you trust, but don't pay the United Way.